Hi, my name is Kelsey, and I will be demonstrating how to use bulleted and numbered lists in Microsoft Word on a Mac. Let's say I want to create a document to remind students of what we will be doing in class and what the responsibilities are for Tuesday. There are multiple ways to create a list. The first is to click the bulleted list button available on the Word menu or in the formatting palette, which you can get to by clicking Toolbox on the Word menu and then opening the drop-down list for bullets and numbering. The formatting palette provides lots of options as far as editing, and I strongly suggest using it over the menu. The first type of list can be created by pressing the bulleted button on the formatting palette, also available on the Word menu. I click the button, a bullet appears, and I begin typing. I can also type in asterisks, like this, click the spacebar, and continue typing. Then, if you click return after you finish typing, the next bullet will appear and the asterisk symbol will be automatically converted into a bullet. The space after the asterisk is important because if you do not input one and you click return, then the asterisk will not be converted into a bullet and a list will not appear. To make a numbered list, I click the numbered list button, also available on the Word menu or under the formatting palette, and I begin typing. I can also, once again, type a 1, period, space, and then continue to type Tuesday. Once again, the space is important because otherwise when you click return, the 2 will not appear. If I decide to continue with this numbered format, I can use keyboard shortcuts to create the rest of the list. Once my 2 appears, I can click Tab, and then an A will appear, and I can continue. I'm going to say that I want to explain what our in-class activities are. Then if I click return, I can click tab again and an I will appear beneath the A. Return and a 2 will appear. I can also use the indent and outdent buttons. So if I click return and a 3 appears and I want to outdent it, I can use the buttons available once again on the Word menu or on the formatting palette. I simply click outdent and a B appears beneath the A. If I click return, the C will appear, and if I want to create something underneath bring to class, I can use the indent button, once again available on the formatting palette or in the Word menu. If at any time during this process I want to reformat the bullets or numbering of my lists, I can. There are 2 ways. I highlight what I want to change. Then I can go to my top menu and click Format. And then underneath Formatting, I click Bullets and Numbering, and a new window will appear titled Bullets and Numbering, under which there are different options that I can click. Say I wanted to still have a numbered list, but if I want it to be numbered 1, 2, and 3 this format, then I simply click OK, and it applies, and my 1 changes. I can also go over to my formatting palette, and after I've highlighted what I would like to change, under Bullets and Numbering, there's a style and the start number. I can select my new style if I want it to be the letters 1, 2, and 3, and then say if I wanted it to start at number 0. Then once again, my 1 will be changed into a 0. An important reason why you would want to format a list is that it allows the text to wrap beneath the bullet or the number. So if I wanted to also have them bring in a picture of one of the main characters of the novel from chapter 2, see how chapter 2, it wraps beneath the 2 instead of starting all the way over here at the left margin. If I decide I want to change a group of text into a bulleted, unordered, or numbered list after it is typed, I can go through the same process of highlighting the text and then going under my Format button at the top menu and clicking Bullets and Numbering, and from here I can select what bullets are numbered I would like. In this case, I'm going to select the open circle and click OK. The first one will appear. In order to create the succeeding bullets, I select where in the text I want the next one to occur and click Return. And then I can do it again and click Return. And once again, from here I can do my tabbed indent, or I can use my indent button, or I can click my outdent buttons to outdent it again, back to where my other ones are. Reformatting lists is handy, especially if you want to copy and paste a list from the internet and incorporate it into your document. So let's return to my original list. And if I want to have a list of the main characters, I want to copy it from, say, this website, Wikipedia. I would do copy, and then I'd go back to my Word document, and I would paste them in. This one didn't appear with a number beneath it, so I can press delete and then return, and it'll appear under number 7. But say I wanted this list to appear beneath, bring a picture of one of the main characters of the novel from chapter 2. Then I select it, and I can use my indent and outdent buttons as necessary to bring it beneath, bring in a picture of one of the main characters. If you view my wiki page, you can see the screenshots of where the same list and bulleted numbered buttons can be found on a Windows computer. Thanks for listening.